Frustration and anger are common childhood experiences. Moreover, they are common human experiences. We want to get across to children that there is nothing wrong with feeling angry. Indeed, sometimes feeling angry is exactly how you're supposed to feel in a situation. So it's not the feeling that's the problem, but sometimes what we do and what children do with that feeling is going to cause them and others a problem. So we want to encourage a range of ways that they can express their anger that isn't going to get them into trouble. I like to use an ACT model. The A is for acknowledge the feeling, the C is for communicate the limit, and the T is for target an alternative. So for example, that might be, Richard, I know that you're very angry and upset. You're acknowledging the feeling. I am not for hitting. It is not okay to hit people. You're communicating a limit. And then you want to target the alternative. If you want to hit something, why don't you punch that cushion over there or punch a balloon? Or I like to have some frustration toys to hand. I think frustration toys are really important for children. I think it is okay sometimes to hit and to want to punch things and shout, but we want to put a limit on that. So here's a couple of options that you can use. This is just a very simple foam bat. You buy them in sets with little foam balls, but in here we call them bashers, and we hold it by the handle like this, and it is okay for you to bash and bash the arm of the chair. You might do it to the table or the floor and just hit out your feelings and frustration. Again, you've communicated the limit that people are never for hitting. Another one is the frustration brick. Don't worry, it's not a real brick, but it does look like one, so it's very effective. You can see it's squeezy, it's foam, but if I'm feeling really frustrated, and if you have a child or even a teenager who is prone to throwing things, this is a way of saying, you know what, you can't throw things that are going to break, but if you want to throw something, you can throw this frustration brick, and you take it and you just throw it, and you get rid of it. You get that sensation, that physical release, but you haven't caused any damage. And I think a really popular one that a lot of people will be familiar with is the Dammit doll. Just a very simple little stocking-filled doll like this. It does come with a poem. You have, whenever things don't go so well and you want to hit the wall and shout, then here's a little Dammit doll you cannot do without. Just grasp it firmly by the legs and find a place to slam it, and as you whack its stuffing out, yell, damn it, damn it, damn it. And you get that. And I think a lot of people, you know, if you have a child who's using words that are a long way from damn it, that might be okay with you. If not, you might want to make your own little poem and supplement the word damn it as you see fit. Either way, I think the idea of being able to act out your aggression and feelings can be really, really good for children to have a physical release instead of just verbal.